It's my little guy. It's my little man. My snow.
Again. Hello, book bitches.
And welcome back to Red Flags and Romance.
This episode is going to be our quarterly reading wrap-up, where we talk about the books we read from January to March.
Or lack thereof.
Yes. So, the most important question of them all, how many books did you read so far?
You go first.
36.
Do you want to take a guess?
No.
10.
Up!
10.
10.
10.
Oh, that's slumping, yeah? Oh.
Like my Fable, Little Flowers, like... And I'm like, don't mock me, bitch.
What have you got your reading goal set at?
76.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's telling me, you're fucked.
I think I've got mine set at 150.
Gosh, bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
It says that I'm set to hit it by October.
Robin!
I read 200 and something last year, didn't? No, 185 last year. 186. I read a lot.
The thing, I'm not as fast as Robin at reading, but I am by no means a slow reader.
No.
But I'm just struggling. And as soon as I start reading, I am falling asleep. I'm loving the book. It's not that it's boring. Don't know what it is. Don't know whether it's my meds, but your girl.
I have slowed down though the past 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, but that's because of Pokopia.
Yeah, it is because
Pokopia.
of Pokopia. Yeah, you said it right the first time. I've been playing Pokemon Pokopia. It's taking over my every waking thought. But also I have been a little bit slumpy.
You have.
I have.
So have I.
So I have been struggling to get through a book. I've put one on pause. So it should be 37, but I have put one on pause. Because I got 54% of the way in. There's too many words. I'm not willing to delve into that. I could not compute it.
I had to put Loving the Tormentor on pause.
Yeah.
So that I could read Red Rabbit.
Yes.
Also, 99 Nights.
Ah, yeah.
On Roblox.
Yes.
Yeah, I played that a lot.
Yeah. I did get drawn into Roblox for a little while. But then, yeah, Alex bought me a Switch 2 for Mother's Day. Oh, I can't stop fucking playing. I've got an Oddish, a Gloom, and a Vileplume now, and that's all that matters to me. That means nothing to Lauren, but those...
I know who Oddishes.
Yes, well, he's my favourite Pokemon, and they're my favourite evolutions. Alex says that Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume are my 3 moods. So Oddish is like when I'm just sort of standard, like... Gloom is when I'm in a depressive episode, and Vileplume is when I'm manic. So yeah.
What about just when you're happy?
That's just Oddish.
Jigglypuff.
Just in the middle.
I love Jigglypuff. I do love Jigglypuff.
Yeah, cute.
Okay, so Robin.
Yes.
What is your most read genre?
No one will guess this. Yeah. 23 of the 36 books I've read so far this year have been It's just peen everywhere. Peen and booty holes.
Fable says, so I literally read my Fable. Do you want to read your Fable?
I did when I did mine yesterday, yeah.
My Fable says, dark romancer. Your reading journey winds through heart-wrenching tales, dark romance, and thrilling mysteries. Your stories are filled with flawed characters and morally ambiguous choices, navigating the more complex side of humanity.
Mine's gone a little bit more light-hearted than that, because I have been reading quite a few fluffy romances.
Yeah.
Because my most read author so far this year has been Emmy Sanders.
We love Emmy.
Yes, I have read 9 books by Emmy Sanders this year. Yeah.
And I've still only read 1. I'm annoyed at myself, but like I just love To Catch a Firefly, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy in my little bubble. So now you've told me.
Yes.
Who your most read author is.
Yeah.
Mine is Lola King.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Because you've read, like 2.5 of Lola King's books? Or
no.
3?
I've read all of the North Shore series.
Was that this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
my God. So out of the 10 books, 6.5, because we'll go 10.5 books, I guess.
Yeah.
So 6.5 have been Lola King. I love that for you, though.
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah. Slay! Yeah. But I also didn't know that she had another series.
Yeah.
So they're all within the same...
Yeah, so she's got the Rose duet, I believe it's called. And it's, you meet Rose.
Yes.
Yes, it's her. It's about her, because she's in a Why Choose polyamorous
She
number.
got trafficked, didn't she?
I believe
kidnapped
so.
or...
Something like that, yeah. So there's a duet about her as well.
Anyway. What has been your least favourite book? I already know what it's going to be.
Carnage. From Tell Tessia.
Oh. Oh, I'm shocked.
What did you think it was going to be?
Red Rabbit.
No, I hated Carnage more, I fear. I rated Carnage 2.5 stars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Red Rabbit got 3.25.
Mm,
Carnage was a sack of shit.
it wasn't my favourite.
In my eyes, I hated that fucking book. We're not going to go into that again because I feel like...
Did you hate it more than Killian Carson's book? No.
No. I rated God of Malice so low because I hated Killian Carson.
Yeah.
Didn't mean it was a bad book. I just
No.
detested Killian Carson. So if you gave me Carnage and God of Malice and told me to read one of them again, like gun to my head, I'd read God of Malice again. I would throw Carnage out the window.
When did you read God of Malice?
Last year sometime. Start of last year, I believe.
I wonder if you read it again, you might like it.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I know, but the ritual. You felt that way about that and you fucking loved it.
I just don't like Killian Carson. I love the rest of the series.
But your brain chemistry might have altered. You might like him now.
I don't know.
Nope.
He's a fucking douchebag. What's your least favourite book of the year?
I think, I don't know, it's between two because they were rated the same.
Okay, go on.
Red Rabbit,
Uh-huh.
which I hate saying because
It's not a bad book.
it's not.
No.
And Loving the Liar.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. It's good books.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are good books. They're just not my favourite.
Loving the Liar, I despised Chris. Like, not as much as Killian and not as much as, fucking Carnage as a whole.
But that boy,
Oh, God.
he's fucked.
He's a manipulating piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But that's...
Like the fact that he even was going to frame her for killing, like, what?
Love me or you go to prison.
Yeah. I don't get it. Like, no, there's other ways, my guy. Like, you don't need to go that deep.
No, you do not.
Like,
Behave yourself, please.
yeah,
Christopher.
if you weren't being like this,
Mm.
it might have been different, you know?
I don't think it would have, though, because I genuinely think she was Stockholm syndromed a little bit.
Well, if he wasn't such a twat, then, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
What was your most favourite book or your top 3 books?
My top 3.
Mm.
My top 3 were New Romance by Alexandra St. Pierre.
Yeah.
Chasing Riddick by Alexandra St. Pierre. And Always the Villain by Skylar Snow and Bria Aleppo.
Aleppo. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that, like, really...
Yeah, it's a nice name.
rolls.
Bria Aleppo. Because it's Bria as well.
Yeah.
So Bria Aleppo. It's lovely. We can't stop saying Bria Aleppo now.
Yeah.
I'm probably not even saying it right, which is even worse.
Aleppo.
It's lovely.
Also, you know Liz Tom Ford?
Mm.
How do you say that?
Liz Tom Ford, but a lot of people call her Liz
4D.
Tom Fordy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Can someone let us actually know the real...
Do we hard pronounce the E?
4D.
4D.
Liz Tom Fordy.
But, yeah. So, all MM,
Yep.
New Romance and Chasing Riddick are standalones. Always the Villain is book 6 from the Vitali Brothers series. As we know, I love the fucking Vitali Brothers series. It's an MM Mafia romance series, follows obviously the Vitali Brothers. But this last book, Always the Villain, was about Cesare, which is the father.
Love that name.
Yeah, mate.
That, like, Cesare. That's the one when we were on FaceTime.
Yeah.
And you were, like, telling me
I could
the
not
whole plot.
stop. I loved Daddy Cesare so much. I loved him. Oh my God. I didn't think they'd be able to get me to love him because throughout the series, he's a bit of a dick and he's waging a war against his own children for 5 fucking books. And you're just like, brother, you're getting a bit long in the tooth for this.
Yeah.
Stop.
I love that.
Like,
thing.
just fucking pack it in. But
What
then
does
it's
it even mean?
old. It's like,
Fucking ancient.
you're just an old man now. He's like 52, 53, I think, something like that. But he's still trying to basically take back over from his sons because he goes to prison, right? Loses his position as Don for a little bit, puts his eldest son, Benito, in charge.
Don't like that name.
No. And then when he comes out, I was like, nah, you can retire. And he's like, fuck, I will. And he's been trying to take it back. And it's weird because everything he's ever done is for his boys, and you don't realise that until you read it from his point of view, and you're like, oh. Because even though he's trying to take his own kids down, if anyone talks smack about his own sons, he's like, fuck you. And it's like, oh, he does love them.
Yeah.
But the way that he is with Raphael is just the sweetest thing. And when you find out who Raphael is as well, because he's known Cesare since he was like, let's say, 17, 18.
Okay.
But Cesare doesn't know who he is, doesn't know who Raphael is, but Raphael knows who he is, and he's like obsessed with him. So it's kind of like stalkery. It's so good. It's just a very,
every
very
time
good
you
book.
say Raphael,
You just think of the Ninja Turtle. Yeah. Yeah.
They're
It's
just
very, very good.
popping up in my head.
Yes. It's your top 3.
Okay. So, it will come
It'll come no.
it'll come as no surprise. Chaotic
Yeah.
by Chantal Tessier.
Yes. Yes.
Darling Wildfire
Oh.
by Devon Rivers.
Okay.
So good. And Heartless Beloved by Lola King.
Ah, my baby. My baby Z. I knew she was going to love Z. I feel like when I explained why I loved Ziad so much, you looked at me like I was a little bit crazy.
I did.
And then you read it and were like, oh no,
I understand.
he's got me.
I get it.
Because I think in that series, people love Caden King so much they overlook Ziad.
Yeah.
And I think it's because, like, Caden King is the psychopath, right? And, you know, as dark romance girls, we fucking love a psychopath for some reason. But Ziad is just better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although terrible, because I've just remembered the prologue.
Yeah.
But, like, better.
That prologue's. I was just like,
Heavy.
I don't even know how I'm going to like you.
Yes, but I think that's why I loved him so much. Because, like, Lola King makes you hate every one of those men in the prologues and then pulls you back in, and by the end of it, you're gaslit and you're in love with them.
Who's the guy at the end?
Nate White.
Yeah. Now him. He's like a Thatcher.
I loved him.
But I love Thatcher. And I didn't love Nate as much.
I loved Nate. See, but people, like, he could be in the same room as Killian, I guess. But I just didn't like Killian. But I loved Nate. I loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good.
Okay. So, the book that made you cry the most?
Chasing Riddick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I sobbed so unbelievably hard on my kitchen floor. I know what you're thinking, it should be wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the one. Is this the one where Alex would come in and recorded you?
Yeah, because I was sad reading Wrecked. Like, don't get me wrong, and it was like a steady flow of tears over a greater period of time, admittedly. But Chasing Riddick hit me so quick.
Gut wrenched you.
Like,
yeah.
And it made me audibly, like, and I put the book down and stopped reading for a little bit and had to walk away, where I was okay with Wrecked. I pushed through and carried on reading after you'd caught up. So did some
backhanded.
Like, Chasing Riddick ruined me because it's an unconventional happily ever after. So there is, technically speaking, a happily ever after. And when I read unconventional and then I got to the plot twist, I was like, okay, I can see why it would be unconventional. What I didn't expect to happen was how it fucking ended, and I nearly died.
Don't say too much because I need to read it now.
You do. I nearly died. Chasing Riddick was fucking incredible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the book that I wrote down, now you're making me second guess myself, was Wrecked by Brie Almina. Like, that broke me. Like, the ending.
Yeah, but the way you cried at Chaotic, though.
I know. That's what I was going to write, Chaotic. But, obviously, with Chaotic, it changes.
Yes.
Like, you're sad, but then you're like, oh. Whereas, in Wrecked...
Oh, you're just sad.
You stay wrecked. And even the next day, I was still crying. So I feel like that had a longer, like,
period of sadness.
I don't know. Both of them screwed me over, if I'm completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
Sad. So sad.
Yes.
What's the... I swear we spoke about this before and I'm really sorry, but I forget. What's the one where, like, popcorn, rain?
Oh, fuck. The Raven Hood
Okay.
series by Kate Stewart.
Is that fantasy?
No.
Okay. Okay.
It's pitched as a modern day retelling of Robin Hood, which makes it sound really wank because it
Yeah.
isn't. They're a corporation. The Raven Hood is a corporation that steals from the rich and gives back to the community.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
And you recommend that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It starts off as Why Choose, but it's not Why Choose.
I don't know why I'm adding more to my TBR. I have too much. Far too much. Okay.
Talking of TBRs, most anticipated releases for the next 3 months.
Okay. So I've got Game On by Navessa Allen. I have Whisper of a Shadow by Monty J, which is the 28th.
23rd.
23rd. It's the 23rd. And I've also got, which oh my God, I'm so excited, is the Hollow Graves duet by H.D. Carlton.
Oh, shit, I forgot about those.
The first one releases on the 21st of April.
And the second one's in May, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
The second's May the 19th. So Game On, H.D. Carlton's new duet, and
Whisper of a Shadow. Whisper of a Shadow is on my list too. Because why wouldn't it be, considering I have Monty J's words tattooed across my forehead. Also on my list is Fake Shot by C.E. Ricky. That comes out the 7th of April. It's the last book in the Leighton You series. I cannot fucking wait.
Okay.
It's MM. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. It's fucking still a blackhead over here. And then the next book is Bruiser by Emmy Sanders, which is the 7th book, I believe, in the Elite 8 Studios series.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
30th of April. All of the books I'm really excited to read come out in April, so it's going to pop off.
April is a good month.
Yes.
For releases.
Yes,
like,
it is.
it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, baby.
Yes. Yes.
And that's it, I guess, for our reading wrap up. By next quarterly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My next quarter. Yes.
That one.
By the end of next quarter.
I would have read more than 10 books.
We hope. Yes.
Hold me to it.
Uh-huh.
Whip me if I don't. I'm not gonna.
Oh my God. Jesus H. Christ. And that brings us nicely on to the weekly TBR, where we give you something off our TBR pile, a bitch about something that's pissing us the fuck off, and a recommendation for you guys to read. You want to go first? What's on your TBR, babe?
My Dreadful Darling, which is H.D. Carlton's book.
Uh-huh. The second it is released.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to be there at midnight.
Yes.
And then watch it not be dropped until anyway. Yeah, what's yours?
I've got Fake Shot the second it's released. That's what I've got written down. Because that will be out in a couple of days and I cannot fucking wait. I will clear my TBR for that book.
Yeah.
I am so excited. I love C.E. Ricky's writing. She's one of my top 10 authors, 100%. I love C.E. Ricky's writing. I've almost read everything she's written too. Yeah.
Making my way downtown. So that's me making my way through my TBR.
Oh.
What are you bitching about this week?
I've written down PR packages, ?
Okay.
Because we had a bit of a conversation about this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck is everyone getting PR? Tell me. I think my problem is I'm kind of expecting people to knock my door and go, yeah, do you want this book?
Yeah, but it's not easy to do.
No
Like,
one's
I
doing
was
that.
getting so confused on how to sign up to these different things. Robin had to talk me through it.
Yeah, and I don't actually know what's going on. I saw a post a while ago from a guy on TikTok, I think it's Book Obsessed Matt, and he had like a little thing about PR packages and stuff. But I still don't understand. I need someone to give it to me in bullet points, really simply written.
Or just come to us, please.
Or better yet, just send me links to apply for things.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not greedy because I'm on Evermore's PR list. I've not claimed a single book they've offered me yet because if I'm not gonna read it, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not a dick. I'm not greedy. Well, I suppose I am. I guess. But like, I just that was a sexuality reference. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Help, please. So if anyone can give us any information about how the fuck we do this PR thing, can you leave it in the comments, please? Thank you. What are you bitching
Goodbye.
about?
Still not getting my hands on Nightshade,
Ah,
the special edition by Smart and Zip.
it's still too high in the price.
But let me tell you though, okay, someone messaged me on Vinted.
Oh, did they?
I follow, you know how you like love heart favourite things?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was like the least amount
Expensive, yeah.
I've seen. So I was like, oh, I'm going to love heart that. And then I'll see how much I get paid at the end of the month. And like, okay. She messaged me and said, hi, lovely. Would you do 130? I obviously know the price is a loot. So I'm not expecting you to, just asking around.
What was it listed at?
142, including bioprotection.
Oh.
So 135. So like she knocked off a fiver,
Oh,
basically.
that's so kind.
I know. So kind for a book that you paid less than £40 for.
Okay.
Like, if that was me and I, like, you do what you do, you boo, okay? But if that was me, I'd be like 60?
Yeah.
Like 80?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, still asking, like, huh?
No, it's crazy.
Like, it's sad. Like, for, like, some people really want it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many? What book have you got that you have multiple of that book? Because you've got different editions and you love it so much.
Breath of an Exile.
Yeah. How many?
4.
Yeah. 4. 4 different books of the same book. Okay? Because she loves it. Fair. I've got Nightshade. I've got 2 different Nightshades up there.
Yeah.
I was almost going to buy the German version. I can't read German. But I was still going to buy it because I wanted it.
I've got the German versions of the Hollow Boys on pre-order.
Do you know what I mean? And To Catch a Firefly. I've got 2. If there was more, I'd buy more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people actually, like, would love them.
Yes.
But aren't made of money.
I like to collect things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
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 Yeah.
So,
What are you recommending?
I am recommending, sorry, I got rid of my notes to get my vintage up. The Wishbone Tattoo series
Oh, yes. Very good.
by Lizzie Stanley.
Did you not recommend that at the end of the Lords?
Possibly.
We're recommending it again.
Mm.
Fucking read it, bitches.
I possibly did. Do you know what? All I can think about is you and Alex when I read that now.
Oh, yeah.
Because the second book in the series,
Third book.
it is third.
Mm-hmm. The third book. Leo and Sadie.
It's the second.
It's the third. Second book is Dean and Leoden.
Who?
Dean and Leoden.
Who the? Oh, Dean.
Yeah. Have you read them in the wrong order?
No, I better not have.
I think you might.
I've only read one, so I haven't.
Oh yeah, no.
But I know about them.
Yeah. So the first book is Eli and Emily.
Yeah.
Second book is Dean and Leoden.
Yeah.
Third book is Leo and Sadie.
I thought Leo and Sadie come second.
No, third. So the
Did
best
you
till
put
last.
Leo and Sadie in the middle of your pictures?
Yes.
That'll be why.
But it's because Leo owns the joint.
Okay,
So
but
I stuck
that
him
will
right
be
at the
why I
top of
thought
it.
it was the second.
Yeah, no, though.
Because I've got your picture in my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's basically how like that book is basically Alex and Robin.
Yeah, it's quite cute actually.
Yeah, and it's just lush, and the series is just
Very good.
so
Very,
good.
very good.
I haven't even read them all, and I'm still
Mm-hmm.
telling you to.
Yes. Well, my recommendation this week, I am technically only 60% into, but I'm going to recommend it anyway, and that is The Resilience of Stars by Zara Kenley. I've got this as an ARC, so this releases on the 30th of March, so a couple days ago. And it is an MM romance. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
I've got to stop doing that.
Every time you say it, you
time
have to
I
put Cilla Black's face on your face.
So, oh Jesus. It is basically about a veteran corn star. He's 39.
He's a corn husker?
No. He's 39. He is a predominant top. He's been in the industry since he came out of the foster care system at about, I think, 18, something like that. And his best friend gives him a bell one day and he's like, listen, I've had an email off this kid who wants to break into, I know I've said kid, but that's exactly the word he uses, who wants to break into the porn industry. He's emailed me, and he's like, can you believe he's emailed me? People usually just drop into my DMs, like whatever, like,
It's being professional.
yeah. And they take a chance on this guy. And so like he's like, well, because his name's Luke Larson, the veteran, is like, well, how old is this fucking kid? Like, and he's like, oh, he's 24. And he's like, no, I don't do green. We're not doing that. Like, that's too young. Like, whatever. Like, no, because he's 39. Oh. He doesn't work with like really young porn stars. He's like, no. But then he gets sent his social media and he starts having a look through it, and he's like, oh, this guy seems really nice actually, because his Instagram name is Smiley Riley. And he's like, he's giving a good vibe. You know what I mean?
Is his name Riley?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't read it. So it's not too bad. He calls him Roy 90% of the time. And he agrees to meet him just to see if they get on, because Luke won't film with anyone he doesn't mesh with. If he can't feel a sort of vibe whilst they're together, like chemistry whilst they're together,
well, yeah,
he's not,
makes sense.
He's not interested. So Riley goes over to Luke's for a little bit of a meeting, and straight away they just hit it off. But Luke has never been in a relationship. He's 39. He's never been in a relationship. He's never really done the whole casual sex thing or anything like that, because in his head he's like, well, I get that from work, so I don't need to be sleeping with people. Like, he's very lonely. He's a very lonely individual. And it's really nice watching him sort of fall for Riley. It's honestly, there's no red flags. It's the sweetest book, but like not too sweet that it makes you be a bit bored with it. And the other thing that I love about this book so far is, for a top, he's fairly submissive. Like, not when he's filming, when he's filming he's in charge, but when they've started sort of interacting outside of the cameras, if you will, Riley's noticing that like he can take charge, and he's vibing with it. Yeah, it's really good so far. Like I said, I'm only 60% in, but I've got absolutely no worries that this is going to be a belter. I think it'll be on KU.
I hope so.
It should be. It should be on KU. It's very good. I'm very much enjoying the resilience of stars.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good, very nice.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah. Catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Stay feral.